Hey, good morning. This is Doug, realtor, your realtor here in Utah. Glad to have you come through. And this week we're talking about Utah County and the some of the benefits and some of the fun things about living here in Utah County. So Utah County, again, real quick recap, is just south of Salt Lake. You've got the three valleys that hold most of the population here in Utah. You've got Ogden and Salt Lake and the Provo or Utah County area. And that's one of the ways that you can tell whether or not somebody's from Utah is typically, you have people refer to Salt Lake, and then when they refer down here they'll call it Utah County. And then from there, it's South County. They get specific. Anyway, one of the, a couple of the really great things about being here in Utah County, for me personally, I love to fly fish. Fly fishing is absolutely near and dear to my heart. It is one that is just so relaxing. And in Utah County, we've got multiple places that you can fish. The primary one is the Provo River, Blue Ribbon Trout Stream. Absolutely incredible. Sometimes in the summer you have to deal with the fish in between people floating by on tubes and those types of things, but still very, very nice place. You've got American Fork Canyon that has a smaller stream coming through it, but still very fishable fish there. You've got Hubble Creek. You have Diamond Fork coming down, Spanish Fork Canyon. There's a little stream that goes up, comes out of Payson Canyon, that does have fish in it. And and then from there, usually at the top of those you have lakes or more streams. So like at the top of Payson, you've got Payson lakes. There's multiple lakes up there. At the Provo River comes through Deer Creek Reservoir, and Jordanelle Reservoir is above that, and Strawberry Reservoir is not too far from there either. Those are not in Utah County, but still they feed in. And then you do have Utah Lake right in the middle. Utah Lake is more of a little warmer fish, catfish, whitefish, carp. So there are walleye in there, and some of those. So anyway, lots of fun, lots of good places to fish and go that way. With that, you've got all kinds of camping. Again, you can go up American Fork Canyon to go up to Tibble Fork Reservoir, and just lots of fun camping there. The One of the things that are here that are called loops, and there's two major loops, and so what a loop is a road, and so like it's called the Alpine Loop or the Nebo Loop, and those are the two main ones. And so like the Alpine Loop starts up Provo Canyon or up American Fork Canyon. It goes up the mountains and it comes back down the other side, so you kind of go all the way through. So with those, you have great camping spots. The Nebo Loop is the same way. The Nebo starts in Payson and it finishes over in Nephi. But again, great places to see nature, great place to see when the colors change, all those kinds of things. So really, really a fun place to hike, to camp, to just be outdoors. There's a lot of deer. There's up Payson Canyon. And other places. There's wild turkey. You've got elk quite often. Every once in a while you have moose. With that, you have some of the predators that come with that. Some coyotes and every once in a while a cougar. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. There's just so many places to to see and experience. And even if you go up Hobble Creek, you can, in the summer, you can go and go clear to the top of the road there, and it connects and it loops back over into Spanish Fork Canyon. So there's so much outdoor activity into nature, like I said, hiking, camping, all of that stuff. It's just what a beautiful place to be. So if you're an outdoorsman, you're avid, fisherman, hiker, biker, those types of things, there's not a better place to be than here in Utah County. So why don't you let me show you Utah County, and let's find you that perfect house to enjoy all of this beautiful nature.